Hello. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure. Okay. I think it looks all right. All right. Hello, everyone. Here. 1 second. Yeah, no, that's the right one. Hello. Hey, tell me if you can hear me. Before we continue today, tell me if you can hear me. So, fun story for you guys. Yeah, so for Christmas, I went ahead and got this. And what ended up happening was I bought the wrong one. This is, see, a Rode. I wanted the Rode 2. Whoops. So, fun little feature of this. It has a volume setting. Yeah, I had no idea. You can. All right, good. So yeah, I had no idea how to volume setting. So all the other day when we couldn't hear me at all, yeah, I went upstairs and I watched like 4 videos on it, right? It was like the second video and there the guy was like, hey, by the way, it does have volume on it. I was like, walked over to it and it's like, bloop, bloop. Oh, now I can hear myself. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. And then I looked into it more because the first video was on wireless 2 and it says wireless 2 here. And I'm like, I don't have that. And so I realized I have wireless 1, which is like 3 years old. Whoops. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some, you know? Anyways, as you can see, 1 second. No, that's not what I wanted. Go there, go there. All right, so as you can see here, we have, what is that? Oh, hold on. You hear me? Hold on. Why is that going crazy? Maybe I'm too far away? One second, I'm messing with stuff. Okay. Channels. This smartphone one, presets, none. Okay. All right. Why is it? Okay. It's still doing it. I hear like, it's like electronic sounding. Does that sound electronic to you? Like it's weird. I mean, it was just working. You know what? We ain't got time for that shit. All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. That should be working. Yeah, we're just gonna go to use this one. All right. So, as I was trying to explain, that thing is like way old
and clearly, as you can tell, has some problems. So, yeah, no, you win some, you lose some. But hey, you can hear me, right? Now let's switch over. Yeah, there we go. You can hear me, right? Can you hear me? You should be able to. I'm gonna switch back to this one and just use this one for. I think from now on, we're just gonna use this one for a while. I bought that one, I know, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the range, because see, you can see upstairs. I have a stairs, right? This is like a floor and a half house, so that is the only room upstairs. There is no second room. It's just one room. It's just my bedroom, right? And so I have the road and everything up there. And as soon as I got down here, like I tested it upstairs and then tested it for the first 2 minutes, right? And then it was just like robot voice. I was like, fucking weird. So, anyways, we'll move on and we'll just use this for today and then I'll keep, thinking about it. All right. But what I wanted to show you is I did go ahead and do another Batgirl. Now, I did notice a flaw. This line right here is crooked. This line right here is straight. So we're not going to glue this today. I was going to glue it, and then I was like, nah, what we're going to do today, because I kind of messed that up, and so I'm going to end up taking out all of this, redoing it. It's like a whole thing. And so I don't want to do that right now. What we're going to do instead is we're going to see this extra fabric. There's a ton and ton of it. Oh, you know what? One second. I never turned on my guy. I was like, what is this? Oh, shit. All right. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Turn the light on. So, as I was saying, I'm going to have to fix this guy here. This side's straight, that side isn't. So, we're going to fix this eventually. Well, I will off camera. So, don't worry about it. I'll do that. What we're going to do is take all of this extra. Oh, you know, that's what it's so dark. I never turned that light. I never. So, we're going to take all this extra fabric. Here's how we're going to do it. Let's see. Yep. All right. So, all around here, this whole area, it's all spikes or nails, whatever. It's carpet tack, is what it is. And so, when you do it, you gotta like pull upwards, or really pull the direction so you can get them off these hooks. So for this one, you pull like to the left, or this one you pull down. That one you're gonna pull off that way. And so what we're going to do is just simply kind of keep going with it. And what we start with is basically get that. There's a line right here. Am I in the way? Yeah, I'm in the way. Here, you know what? Let's move you back like 3 feet. Boom. All right. So you can see what I'm doing is pulling and trying to figure out like where this is all going to be, right? And for now, you'll notice it really doesn't matter how loose it is. You're just trying to get it on there for the this second, right? And then once we get it on there, then we can start to tighten it up. So now we got like the basic on there, right? So what we're going to do is go to the top and pull it. So that little orange line is at the top now. We had it at the bottom. And so now we're going to put it up at top. And then I find if you kind of like press your hand down, And then the same thing this way. And you're basically just grabbing it, pulling it, and then using your other hand to set it back into place. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Ugh, I should be doing this with gloves. Hold on a second. This one's working, the other one did too. Awesome. I don't really know what she's talking about. Oh. But it sounded like a robot, right? The wireless one? It sounded like a robot, didn't it? It sounded like a robot in my ear. So I'll have to go back and review the footage to see if it did or not for you guys. Because I don't know. Ooh, I can tell I'm getting older. I can't do that no more. Alright. Same thing here. Just pull it down. Try to get it as many of these little hooks in it as we can. And trying to maintain a straight line while we do it. I need to pull that. Pull. Okay. That's much better. I'm going to be right back in 1 second. Okay. So now that we have that set up, there's another part that we need to do. Okay. So this is looking good. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. And then the lines are pretty straight. And so what we're going to do, this one's robotic sounding. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So, my bad, I'm like completely out of breath. Okay. So I need to raise this up. So as you can see, there you go. So as you can see, I'm trying to take this and get it, nice and centered. And so we're going to have to raise, see, I have all of this and like on stack. So it's like we're going to have to keep raising it until it is the right height of what we want. So I just grab some textbooks is usually what I do for that. Finally, that information technology project management class will finally come in handy, huh? Or how about security information principles and practices? Finally getting some use out of that one. All right, let's try sociology, huh? That was a fun class. And so we're trying to get it to right there, realistically. So what's what we got? We got a workbook accompanying this thing, and then know your fashion accessories. Oh, how fancy of me. So I need to be there. Ooh, I like that almost. All right. Another thing you can kind of, oops, hold on. Another thing you can kind of see, we'll go back to this side, and then I'm actually going to take, oh, shit. Jesus Christ. All right. Okay. My bad. All right. So, one thing to note. See this side? Yeah, actually, if you can see it. See, there's little orange lines. See, that side is there. This side is there. That is a problem. So, man, that's what it is. Not really sure why it's doing that. Because that's good. And then it gets weird right here. That's weird. I'm not really sure why. Okay, so it must be the bottom then. That's wrong. Okay. All right. Well, that's good enough. Okay. We have tightened it as much as we can. And then get the inner pieces. All right. So we're getting closer and closer. Now, I wanted to do a border on this too. We'll start down at the bottom. That's a 1-inch one. Let's do. All right. Ooh. Okay. So I'm just going to take my ruler, and this one goes out to 2 inches. Actually, goes out to 2.5. But we're going to do it at 2 inches. And I'm just going to use these orange lines as a way to kind of guide me and tell me that that's a straight line. All right. Next. Sorry if this is not clear for you. All right. So 2 inches here, 2 inches here, 2 inches there, 2 inches there, 2 inches there. All right. Cool. So this will all be done in green. That will be done in yellow. And I forget, I think the center is green as well. I'll have to look it up though. This one's a little. Huh. All right. So now it's time for the fun part. All right. So, okay. What the fuck is going on here? Man, if anyone has tips for yarn balls, oh my god, I gotta look them up because holy crap, mine are not good. All right. So we're gonna use the yellow here first. As I said, my yarn balls are really, really bad. So we're going to do our best, but we're going to end up having to switch out like 6, 7 times because literally, I mean, this is as much as I could get. I mean, nothing. That's like 5 minutes of work right there. You know what I mean? I literally like, I looked up videos and everything, and it was like, this is how you do it. And I was like, yo, no, it didn't. I was like, that's not working for me. So we'll figure it out. This is a learning process. And frustration kind of just comes with the territory. This is a feeder. Up the little hole, through the guide, down, back. There you go. Funny thing, I had a little figure sitting up top. I had a little figure sitting up there, and it vibrated off when I did the when I was doing some earlier work. You know what? We need that little less. Ah, this happened last time. Has anyone else ever encountered this problem? It gets sucked up, look at that, into this piece. And I have no idea how or why it does that. So we'll go ahead and just rethread it real fast. But yeah, no idea in the world why it does that. But it does a bunch. So I'm gonna have to, keep looking up tutorials and stuff like that for why that keeps happening. I really don't know. But thanks for watching all my chaos here today. A lot of times I plan on trying to get these things really, well done and look great. And, then there's these kind of streams that are like, I'm learning stuff and it's all new to me. Also, you can see it's not the straightest line ever, which is, it is what it is. I'm like thinking too much at the same time of like designing and doing all this. Come on, open up. All right, there we go. I've been storing my little bits in here, like I said last time, and we can use them as polyfill. Nope, one fell out. Don't know why, but one fell out. Yeah, engine or something is wrong. Nope, that's wrong. Step one to solving a problem is identifying that you have a problem. And my problem is thread. Remember, keep it off when you're doing this kind of stuff. Safety first. All right. This one's about to run out. What's cool though, you can use it up. So literally, that's all that's left of that piece, right? See? And we use it up. Granted, we will have to rethread now. But yeah, as I said, my yellows were just like, I kept trying to make good yarn balls out of them, and they're just completely screwed up. Another thing, I'm not perfect yet at my distances. So that's too much. That's probably a little too little. And so like that one and that one are perfect. But I'm not really sure yet. I'm still kind of working on that. So we're going to go look at this side for a second. I did practice a little bit. Oh, the company's website is completely useless. This is an industrial tool. Industrial tools, they don't care about stuff like that. Now, everything you're going to end up learning here, you're going to learn on the internet. There's just no other place to learn it. But yeah, so you can see it's coming along. We just got to get another yarn ball. And as I said, mine really, really went bad, and I don't know why. I'll have to look up some more tutorials on it. Alright. So, pull that little through. Yep. But yeah, I mean, the other piece that you saw me do earlier, that was my practice. Alright, before I that up. Alright. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it just doesn't want to be a freaking ball at all. It immediately wants to bunch up and do that, and I have no idea why or how to fix it. So, you know, it is what it is. There we go. Jesus Christ. Alright, alright. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, threading seems to be like one of my huge problems right now. Of just, you know, it's time consuming. It's one of those things, it's like it's so easy to do, but also extremely easy to mess up. Why can't you get larger Oh, because I make these. I make these, Shirley Girl. I make them. They're like using a yarn winder, right? Because these are yarn balls. And so I am just like failing at being able to make them. I don't know why. Like something about my tension when I make these yarn balls. My thing is, okay, so you have the like the little cone that you put it on, and it's like when I take it off, it like collapses. It's like it's not. I don't know, it's just not doing it right. And it's like I just don't know why. Like something about my tension, something maybe I'm turning it the wrong direction. I don't know. Like literally, like I just don't know why my yarn ball just doesn't work. They all fall apart. And I'm just not sure why. So we'll keep looking it up, keep looking into it. But you know, today is not that day. But you know, probably in a week or two, a couple weeks, maybe I'll spend a Tuesday just like making yarn balls and chatting with you guys instead. You know what I mean? And we can just sit there and like go over like what I'm doing right or wrong about this, you know? Because I've watched tutorials and I've looked at online and all this, but sometimes it's just a matter of practice. Especially for me, I've always been that way. Someone could sit there and be like, "Oh, this is how you do it." I'm like, "Great," and then I'll start over from the beginning, and they'd be like, "Why are you starting over? I just told you how to do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you told yourself how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Like you explained it to yourself, essentially, right? It's like to me, I need to physically do it and mess it up a bunch, then kind of learn how to do it." And see, all we left with there is just that little piece, and we can throw that in our scrap pile. But yeah, let's do some more. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is one yarn ball, and like somehow when I took it off, it like broke in half. And so that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, where it's just like I'm just not sure why that's doing that. Like it shouldn't be. I'm not trying to get it to do it. Or like that kind of stuff where it's just like, or like, look at this. See, it's like it's supposed to be a yarn ball, not supposed to have knots in it anymore. So why does it have a knot? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm talking about. It's like I have no idea why it is just not doing what it's supposed to do, right? It's supposed to wind it on that little thing and make a ball. It's like I don't know. So I'm looking into it. So it's one of those things is, you only have a certain amount of mental processes for each day. And sometimes it's just like, I know I need to learn this, but I'm too busy making ads or, trying to book and schedule people and stuff like that. And so, it just kind of falls by the wayside. Like yesterday, right? Like I tried streaming 3 different video games yesterday. All 3 failed. It's like at a certain point, it isn't always my fault. Sometimes just the universe doesn't like you. See, like this is what I'm talking about. Like, why is there a knot in this ball? There's absolutely no reason for it to be there. Like, literally, just none. There's no reason for it. And of course, it comes out. Ugh. You know what I mean? Sometimes the universe just doesn't want you to succeed, and it's like, well, we're gonna fucking succeed whether you like it or not. Damn universe. But let me look at that. Why is I mean, I just did this today, and why is there a knot in it? It makes no sense. And it's like tension knots, you know what I mean? It's like it's not even real knots. It's just they just stick because it's a cheap acrylic. I think honestly that's the main reason because it's cheap acrylic. I know. I love the machine too. And that's the thing, right? It's like one of those things is like when it's working, it's like watching Picasso, you know? When it's down, it's like watching a theme park ride that you can't ride. You know what I mean? I know they should be tighter. I agree. They should. It's my fault that they're not. Like something about what I'm when I'm like turning the crank and making that little ball, for some reason, I just don't know why, it just won't stay on there. Like every single time the tension just gets ruined by something. And like I literally couldn't even like it's one of those things if I could explain why, then I could fix it, right? But it's like I literally can't even explain why. So it's just one of those things. It's like, it just makes literally no sense. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, my tension is just way off. And I don't know why. And this machine, like, without tension, you're not doing anything. you need this like lack of you need this like it has to be like this loose, otherwise nothing will happen. So it's like I just don't know. But that's life, right? A lot of times don't work, right? It's like a lot of times that happens, So we'll just keep pushing. You know, I was just messaging someone earlier today, the person who actually made my custom rug for me, Rugula Designs on Instagram, and I was just telling her, I was like, yo, my live streams are like a disaster all the time. And I was like, and it's 100% because I was like, still figuring it out, But ooh, that was almost really bad. I pulled out too fast. Come on, just give me some loose times, baby. Yeah, come on, come on. Yeah, so I'm also gonna try to join some like Facebook groups or something else. I mean, try to get some instructions any way I can. Because obviously the real goal is eventually to start selling all these rugs, but they have to be, good enough quality to sell. Also, I don't know if this is just me or other rug people do this, but I love starting in the middle. Like that. Like, of course it fell. Of course. But I love starting in the middle. I don't know why. I think it's just you get that sense of accomplishment immediately, right? Of like, oh look, I already have, I'm already half done, right? Kind of thing. All right. Let's do the thread again for the 15th time. Yeah. Hope you check to see if someone offers lessons. No, no one does. That's what I'm saying. This is as old school. Oh, bastard. What the, damn it. All right, whatever. But no one offers lessons in this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's only online. That's the only time you ever see people doing it. Because realistically, the ones that are like, doing it industrially, they're in China. You know what I mean? No one in America is making rugs by hand. Come on now. You know what I mean? Ain't no one, unless it's a fellow artist, right? It's like, but I'm just not part of that community. As much as I would love to be part of the Arizona artists, collectives, and groups and stuff, I'm just not part of them. I guess not part of them yet. Like I want to eventually. Come on, pull, pull, pull. Come on. Whoa! How many do we even have? Yeah, so you only have one. Honestly, I might run out of yellow here soon. You see, there's just no reason for it to be doing that. And my other problem is I only bought one of these, not two of them. I've seen some people, they don't even put them in yarn balls and they just keep it out of the yarn ball because of this exact problem. Well, the guy was just like, yeah, they always break. So I didn't do it no more. I was like, oh, you got me there. All right. Just give it one more try. We're going to be done in about 10 minutes from now, just so you guys have a kind of a heads up on time there. We're going to be done in about 10 minutes because I just don't have a lot of thread left. These freaking yarn balls, though, I couldn't make them. I tried for like an hour before the stream, just like, all right, let me make a bunch. And you saw what happened. Like, they just all were so bad. So we're going to try one more time. Come on, you little. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. All that crap out. All right. We're out of thread. So we're going to end it for here today. Because I am out of thread. I'm going to have to redo some more yarn balls. Or probably I'm just going to go and buy some more skins. Stins? Whatever the proper name of it is. We'll probably buy some more of those and try that. Because it's a mess. And we'll do the green next time. I'll finish up with the yellow, and then probably finish up this whole thing, honestly, before Thursday. And then we'll do another piece. Because I got a Funko one I want to do next. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Some days it all goes right, and some days it all goes wrong. That's alright. We'll just move forward. Not a big deal. There's always another day. So, before I leave you for today, let's give a good look at the back side of it. Or I should say the front side of it. So, as you can see, this is coming out really nice. What we're going to end up doing, what I'll end up doing is, taking this guy again and all along it, right? Going along the outside. Once I have this done, I don't want to do it now when it's only these two. I want to have some weight there to kind of like push against it. Because if you do it like this, you see what happens? It just kind of like, it'll flop. There's not enough weight. See, there's stuff stopping it. So if you do it like that, right, you're just kind of like, and you zip, you need the thing. Yep. Oh yeah, tomorrow's always going to be better for sure. and then we can fix my wonkiness if I had any there. See, it's like a little bit there, but we'll fix it. But yeah, this is called the Triforce. It's from Zelda, Legend of Zelda, which is those adventures of Link and Zelda going around and doing all kinds of little stuff. And I was a big fan of it because it was like, I like that it was like the boy that was unwanted ended up being the hero, and I could relate. So I would like to say, by the way, isn't that cute? That's my like little wall hanging that I have. But yeah, so I wanted to say that hey, my name is Chris Collected. I'm a queer subversive artist specializing in digital and physical media. Meaning, if you want to continue to see more of my chaos, then go ahead and subscribe. I live stream 5 days a week. If you would like to buy a rug from me, you can contact me and I'll be selling them soon enough. If not, I have my punch needle coasters, $25 each, and they're really cute. Or 45 for two. Aren't they cool? But they're little coasters, little but they're called thick boy coasters. And you can even use them. Oops. You can even use them to hold a projector up. See? I needed some spacers, so I'm using that to hold the projector up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Chaos is what it is, right? But thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, okay, guys? I'll see you later. Remember, trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that's safe for everyone. Even when it all goes wrong, it's okay to be right. All right? I'll see you on the next one. Bye. And maybe I'll mess with my headphones again some too. Make sure the audio's better and better every time. All right? Bye bye.